Hi, everybody. Welcome back to that Eurovision site. As you can see, we're here to bring you more interviews. And this time I am joined by Sandy, Melania, Lottie, and Boo Boo. And they are FM. Hopefully, I pronounced that right.
Yes.
How are we doing today, ladies?
We're good. Thank you. How are you?
I'm doing okay. It is a very bright Monday morning, and I'm very excited to talk to you about all things Benidorm Fest. So, we've literally just met. Let's start with a quick icebreaker just to get to know each other. Um, just from one of you, can you name me one thing that not many people know about you?
Oh, wow. Each of us.
Yeah, sure.
Um, I can solve a Rubik's Cube. I feel like I've said this before, but I don't know.
But not many people know it.
I know how to do the sound of a goat.
Oh,
Do you want to demonstrate it?
Okay.
no.
What about you?
Me.
Yes.
I played the saxophone. I don't know if many people know it. I say it not that much, and I don't like demonstrate it because I don't have one here in Madrid where I live.
Oh.
Okay.
Well, hopefully we get to see that at some point in the future.
I'm gonna say when I was like 8 or something like that, I don't know how to say it in English, Tai Chi.
Tai Chi.
Tai Chi.
With the grandpas of my village. At
wow.
park in
At the park.
yeah.
Tai Chi at the park.
With a
Oh.
grandma. I was the only kid, and when the other kids saw me, they joined us.
Period.
Oh, wow.
Peer pressure.
After the rest.
Peer pressure.
Yeah, nice to know you're a trailblazer. Okay, then. So thank you for that. And it's nice to know something from each of you. As you can see, you're participating in Benidorm Fest. This is like for most people, it will be like your first like international debut to get the international audience to get to know you. So would you like to take this opportunity to just say who you are, what your group is about, and basically what you stand for, basically?
Sure. Should I go?
Yeah.
I go? Okay. So we're a girl band, a girl group. We're based in Madrid, and our group is very inspired by huge performers such as, I don't know, like maybe
BTS.
I would say BTS, Blackpink, Beyonce. We have a lot of K-pop influence. We also have a lot of pop, R&B influence, hip hop too.
Mhm.
And I don't know, we debuted like 2 years ago, almost 2 years ago, and we just have a lot to show. And as there's four of us, we have a lot of influences because we're different people. We're very different people, and we like to bring that in the group, and we just want to show everything that we have as performers, not just as performers, also as singers, rappers, musicians in general. And we just want to get to everyone and just like explore the world. Just yeah. I don't know if I'm missing anything. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I would say, you said that you wanted to basically get yourself out there with your music and everything. So that actually leads on to my next question. So is that one of the reasons why you basically submitted a song to Benidorm Fest? Or is there other reasons?
Well, it is one of the reasons, of course. I think that it is a reason why everyone also sees this as an opportunity to be recognized by the world and all that. But we also admire like the festival and all that is surrounded by Eurovision. So we also do it as fans and as people that admire all that. They're surrounded by that. And also, of course, we have seen that as an opportunity, as you said, to be recognized and to get people to know us more, like ourselves, our music. So it is like a mix of things. And Also, as Spain didn't have any like pre-selection since very years ago, it was like, oh my God, that's really nice because we are there as an artist, but also as a first time at the festival. So it's a mix of things. Yes.
Okay. Well, well, you're here now. You've made it to the one of the final ones that could potentially represent Spain, and you're participating with the song "Off." Now, obviously, there's Spanish, there's English in there. So I just wanted to ask if for the ones who, like, let's say, haven't had a chance to listen to the song yet, how would you explain what the song is about, and like what message did you want to send with the song?
I think we want people to get stronger with that song, empowerment for women and men and everyone who needs that. Even for even for ourselves, it makes us more strong. I think when we perform, we want to show that power we can have as women and as young people too.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Anything else you want to add, or is that mainly the main message of the song?
Yeah, that's basically what the song is about. I think it's basically about feeling yourself and knowing where's your place, and giving yourself a space to grow and not letting people who hurt you again, because you know how much you are worth.
Exactly.
You know your worth.
Yeah, like the main point is knowing what you're worth and not letting what hurt you in the past come again, and knowing like, hey, this is not what I want. This is where
Put
I'm
it aside.
Like you're here, I'm here. Sorry, the different paths. Do your thing, I'm gonna do mine, and just that feeling of empowerment.
Well, that certainly shows a lot on the structure of the song as well. So we cannot wait to see it live. Moving on to just Eurovision itself. Obviously, if you potentially win, there's that potential of going to Liverpool for Eurovision. My question to you is, how would it feel if you get that opportunity to represent your country?
Wow, that would feel unbelievable. That would feel like a dream. Like, not only we were selected for this, which is
already
something,
amazing.
it feels like a dream. That would be even like beyond, I don't know what words can explain.
And also,
also
a huge responsibility, because if our song is chosen, it would be like we have to represent our whole country, and we really want to represent every single person here in Spain. And we are aware that every single song of the Benidorm Fest already represents a lot of people, but it would be like, now it's our work. Like, we are alone. Right now, we need to do this as good as we can, and work hard to actually represent everyone here.
Yeah. Well, we are keeping our fingers crossed for all of you. Okay, then. Well, let's talk a bit more about Eurovision, because obviously it's a big contest, and obviously it's huge in Spain. The amount of times I've been to the pre-parties there is just huge. Can I just ask? What's your earliest memory of the contest, and do you have a favorite song from the competition? It can either be from Spain or from anyone else.
Do you want to go? Do you want to start?
Yeah, okay. So the first thing I remember from Eurovision, as I was born in 1998, it was Rosa Lopez. Here's living in
Spanish.
Yes. Well, I know my best, but yes. So she was my first thing I remember, and my favorite song is Vuelve Conmigo by Anabel Conde. Okay.
I think my Chiquilicuatre,
Spanish.
as the Spanish song from 2008, I think, or so. I was 9, and my favorite one would be Fuego by Lenny Fureira. Yes, that's my favorite one.
Yeah, fire.
My earliest memory, I would say, is the same one as her,
Mhm.
but I'm gonna say a different one. I feel like I don't know if it was 2006. That edition was it? Which was the one that the guy playing the violin for
Oh, it's
Belgium?
2009. It's Alexander Rybak. Fairy Tale.
2009.
Fairy Tale.
Okay, I feel like that edition really stuck with me. Yeah,
Mhm.
that whole edition, I feel like I know all the songs.
Oh, so,
I-
so the same as Soraya was on.
yeah. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that one. And I
just
didn't know that was
remembered.
the year. I just really like the guy that played the violin. Me and my brother used to jam that song a lot. And my favorite song, I'm gonna say Waterloo by ABBA.
Mhm.
Waterloo.
She's a huge ABBA.
I'm a huge ABBA fan. Yeah.
I gotta confess, when I was little, when I was young, I never watched Eurovision, and the very first memory I have is when in 2019 I was listening to Spotify. I opened a radio from the song Arcade by Duncan Lawrence,
Mhm.
and I didn't know it was an Eurovision song. And I listened to Wa by Bilal Hassani,
Mhm.
and I instantly became obsessed with
Yeah.
him and
Yeah.
every single person of that edition, because
Yeah.
I listened to Mahmoud and Bilal Hassani
Yeah.
right now, and yeah, I think that would be my first memory. I know a little late,
Mhm.
but
So your favorite song would be
I'm gonna say Soldi because I already said Wa, but I forgot I was a huge fan of Maria Isabel Euro Junior.
Yeah.
Yeah. That would be my actual favorite,
But
actual
that's
first
Period.
memory.
I had
it can still count. It, like, it doesn't matter if it's junior or junior. No one rarely talks about junior. So thank you for doing that.
Oh,
She was
Okay.
iconic.
I was
Yeah.
I was such a huge fan of Maria Isabel
Yeah.
when I was like
Really?
4 or 5. Yes, and I had
everyone was.
I had
CD.
not the CD, like the cromos. How can I say cromos?
Like photo cards.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like photo. And I had an album where I posted,
Wow.
and I exchanged it with my friends in school with 4 and 5 years
It
old.
was a big thing here.
Yeah.
The official skirt.
I saw her in
And I went
concert.
to the concert with VIP ticket, and I had a photo with her, and I thought, that was iconic too.
That was iconic.
Yeah, you need to find that. We can't. We want to see that now that you've mentioned that. We want to see that.
I need to find.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay then. So thank you for letting us know about your Eurovision favorites. I think the Euro fans would love that so much. But moving back to Benidorm Fest, we're only a few weeks away till the semi-final. How are you all feeling about that?
Extremely nervous, especially
Yeah.
when we mentioned how little
Mhm.
is left.
Yeah.
together.
Stressed, so
Stressed.
stressed out.
But excited.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm very excited. I was talking yesterday to the girls, and I was saying that now that we've practiced for a
Mhm.
while, I feel more confident and
Yeah.
I feel more excited. I feel like I'm more relaxed, not
Yeah.
only nervous.
But we also want to do it like perfect, and
Yeah.
we are so picky with everything. And
Yeah.
so that's like the stress,
Mhm.
but at the same moment, we are so excited to do it.
Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna say, because it's a girl group, you'd have to obviously rely on each other because everyone does their own sections throughout the song. Do you think that because you've been doing it for a few years now, you think you've mastered, or okay, someone does this and then somebody else does that, like you'd know your strengths and weaknesses and like where to position yourself within the song and within the performance as well, you think?
Yes, but at the same time, like it is true that we can rely on each other because we don't like are like the main thing every part. As for example, as soloist, that happens. That is what happened with him or her.
Mhm.
But at the same time, it is true that when someone is singing, you have to be like, you have to dance like more powerful, and you have to like, you have to dance the cleanest, because because the other one is singing. So she, in that case, as with her Agaraban, she has to be also like singing and dancing, and she has to master both things. So you have to dance more like most in the most powerful way, because that person will not be like focused just on that. So yeah, you can rely in that way, but at the same time you have like so much, not pressure, but so much things to do like all the time.
Okay, so I'm guessing you mentioned about dancing. I'm guessing my question was, is there anything you can tell us about the performance? I'm guessing there's going to be a lot of dancing going on.
Yeah, you can bet.
Okay, then. So, one final question, before we go. Obviously, this is like the first time you're ever going to be doing this. So I say, throughout your experience so far on Benidorm Fest, what's the one thing that you've learned from taking part that you'll take with you after the competition is ended, whether that you go to Liverpool or not?
I love that. Okay, yeah, you go.
Give yourself, know your worth, even if you're a little artist.
Yes.
That's so important to me, because we know we are little artists, and we need to learn a lot to become the artist that we want to be someday. But at the same time, we can't forget our work now. We can't forget what we do, and let people who are on a higher level, not necessarily artists, but people who work in this industry, to, take advantage of us or play with us. That's something that we're learning now, and I'm so grateful, because thanks God it's been on a very, very low level when this happened. And we know what to do in order to this not to happen again.
Yeah, I totally agree with her. I feel like that's a big thing that we've learned, knowing our worth, and not just because you're a little artist or don't have support, you can accept certain things. So that's definitely a big thing. I'm also gonna say, you are you, and even if there's another act that's similar to you, you are you, and that's your value. So don't be threatened by anyone else, because if people like you, they're gonna like you because you are you, and that's the thing. So, and I also really like that this year there's a lot of variety in terms of styles and genres and people
and ages.
Yeah.
So I really like that, and that made me realize how important it is to know what you are and value that.
Okay, I would say work. Even when you think you've worked enough, you can work harder and better. But to make yourself better, not to how can I say this?
Not to compete.
Yes, not to compete with anyone, just with yourself, because you want to do it better and you want to be the best, but not against anyone,
So basically, you don't want to, you do it for you, you don't do it for anyone else.
Everything you do, it has to be because of you, and you want to grow as a person, and you want to be better, and that takes a lot of work. So work every day to be better. Yes.
Period.
Yeah, so the thing I will remember when this finished is how hard we have worked, not just in terms of rehearsals, but in terms of how we have taken responsibilities. How we have taken responsibilities of everything. Like, we answered many of the mails we received. We have answered your emails, and we have take care of a lot of things, as like we work with some groups, like with the choreo, with realization and lights and all that, and also the stylist. But we are so aware, and we are like so focused on everything everyone does, that I will always remember how we have worked, and the responsibility that there are like a huge responsibility here because we know where we are. And I think I will take that, and I will also be so proud of how we have like do everything just ourselves and the people who are in the teams we have working with, of course.
Okay, then. Well, on that note, I just want to say thank you very much for your time. We wish you the best of luck. Finally, have you got one last message to our international viewers who are watching us right now?
Sure.
Vote us.
First,
If I could fly to Benidorm, I would.
I would say, first of all, thank you. Even if you take a little bit of your time to see this and to waste a little bit of your time to listen to us, thank you very much to everyone. And
yeah,
And
no, go.
don't forget that this is only the beginning. We're
The beginning. RuPaul, I'm sorry. To you.
Oh, okay, whatever. Thank you for listening to us, as Google said, and also don't forget that we're a girl group. We are going to keep on doing music after the Benidorm Fest, the Eurovision, whatever. Stay tuned. If you like what we do, support us.
Yeah.
And yeah,
I want to say we've been seeing a lot of European reactions to not just Benidorm Fest, but also to our song specifically. And that makes us really happy seeing how everyone is excited and is loving the song. And just as she said, taking a little time of your day to pay attention to us and support us. And so we're very grateful. We have a long way to go, hopefully. We're still learning. And I don't know, just we hope you enjoy, and thank you for loving music in general. That's yeah.
As everyone has to say something, I want to say something too.
Yeah, you're the last one. You're the last one.
No, you can. Okay, like thank you so much for your support, for your love, for spending your time. Like as they have said, I don't want to like saying like too much, but for listening to our music, for spending your time like watching this interview, and for sending us that much love like we receive it. Thank you so much, because we know how important this festival is for you all, and hope to see you in Liverpool, of course.
Fingers crossed. Well, thank you very much, and we wish you the best of luck for the competition, and good luck. Thank you.